Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Friday, April 28th, 2023. I, of course, want to thank you so much for joining me for this daily read. But as always, keep in mind it is general, so you know what to do. To begin from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, if I could even say it, Oracle deck. Okay, coming out, we have two. Darkness and realization. I feel as if there's some reflection for some drawn to the reading on a level of darkness that does currently potentially exists within your situation. It could be your spirituality, the energy in a situation, how some things run. It could be who you're connected to. Could be how you're feeling within for a select few. But I also feel like there's a realization in regards to some reflecting taking place when it comes to certain levels or one specific level of darkness from the past. I'm hearing occurrence or occurrences. And so don't be surprised if you get a flashback, a memory coming to be, something reminds you of this. But I do feel like there's a key realization of importance that's going to leave you feeling more prepared for what lies ahead. Interesting. Another type of day, excuse me, that reminds you that what you've been through is preparing you for an upcoming chapter, changes, adjustments to be more successful. But I do feel like it's a day where you do need to release, okay, in one way, shape, or form, if not multiple ways. But I do feel like for some, there's a fear due to your past, due to a sense of lack at this time and moving forward potentially. Not wanting to feel tied down, not wanting to make the wrong choice or choices, but a need to release that fear so that you can move forward with confidence and trust your intuition that you're doing what's right for you and potentially your loved ones, all right? I'm also hearing the future of your career is going to take a highlight, and there's a focus on new beginnings, right? Spirit saying if you are just now surrounding this day or within it, realizing what you truly want, at least to an extent, doesn't that feel so damn good? I can relate. But if you haven't figured it out just yet, it feels like this will be around the corner for you. And so there might be one, if not multiple, key realizations and even remembrance kind of moments to push you towards that more so, to kind of fast track that process. But I also feel like there's a focus on your shadow side. However that's coming through for you, I feel like I just twitched a bit. I do feel like it's a day where you are spiritually messed with. I feel like there's a focus on your dreams, but yeah, some self-reflecting taking place as it is a day where you are gaining the fruits of your labor, any efforts you've been putting forth towards a business, a project, a job, you name it. I want to say even when it comes to the efforts put forth towards one if not multiple connections of importance for you, even if you don't know how that's meant to proceed or what the future looks like between you and them. But I also feel like Spirit's saying through the self-reflection, remember when you manifested something and it came to fruition, okay? When you allowed for yourself to believe the best or just go after what you desired or what you felt was best for you. And then it just came to be, regardless of how, as I'm being drawn back to the darkness card, regardless of how it came to an end, right? It might not have for some drawn to the reading, but I feel like a lot will be thinking about something that came to fruition that came to an abrupt halt or ending, right? A transition, a tower moment, if you will. But this again has prepared you for a different beginning moving forward, a door to walk through, or a gate is what they're saying, towards more happiness, more lively living, and more happiness. Beautiful. And did I repeat happiness? Anyways, I feel like this is a day where you're just growing and reflecting upon how you're growing, seeing something else grow. That is plenty of these cards. Let's move on forward towards the tarot. Any level of shakiness or just nervousness, to shake it off, get that release in one if not multiple ways, because it feels like it is a true day of importance where you got to get done what you need to, even when it comes to, again, that reflecting and potentially healing. But it feels like there's certain tasks, accomplishments that you have set in place for the day, and it is a good day to get them done regardless of how you're feeling or just whether you're questioning things or not, right? So just shake it off, cleanse your energy if need be. Take a break if need be, but get done what you need to when you feel intuitively guided to, because you're going to thank yourself in the end. And I feel like for a lot drawn to the reading, other people, if not one person of importance, will thank you all the meanwhile. or shortly after is what I'm hearing. Okay, the Hermit card in reverse and the Nine of Cups. It's a day where you aren't going to feel alone, even if you physically are by yourself, right? I can guarantee I will be, but it's a day where you will feel guided by spirit, right? Your guides, other random spirits. You're going to feel very much connected to a community for some, and people again will be thanking you, praising you, reaching out, commenting on your social media posts for some. This could be more in regards to a physical community, but I do feel like you're going to feel very welcomed where you're choosing to go moving forward. That could be a job, could be a move of residence, you name it. Could be even a vacation for some. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, I'm hearing travel, I can't even speak. But in the midst of you not feeling alone throughout the day, even again, if you're in your hermit mode per se, there's thoughts, effort towards, better understanding of a lack of a wish fulfillment at this time, that fruition not coming to be. Spirit's saying, especially those drawn to the reading who have just or are just figuring out what they want or will be moving forward at a specific point for you, it reminds you if what you wanted came to be, or even want still, right, to an extent, came to fruition, came to be, it would have been too early and it would have been a waste. Interesting. It's almost like, say you wanted a new job and you didn't really fully know what you wanted, or you kind of had an idea, but then now that's changing, or it will moving forward, and Spirit's saying, well, you would have started a job just to have to end it to begin this one that's right around the corner. Or again, that could be a move of residence, something else of the sort. Could be in regards to a relationship. But I also feel like it's a day where you need to remember to hydrate, to clear your voice, to get it out there, to be clear with the communication that you're setting out to the universe in regards to what you want. You might just choose to update somebody on what you want moving forward, and this will feel supported. Okay, they're going to support you. The Knight of Swords. And I feel like there's somebody else who you should not be reaching out to update. Just be strategic. Utilize your intuition in that sense. As I just had to take a break to hydrate a bit, I did see the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like even when you're putting in work towards something of importance for you, regardless of how that looks for you, could even be otherwise throughout the day at different points, there's a focus on you feeling confused or blinded to how something's meant to come to be, or just how it's going to look specifically. But I feel like you're being reminded the process of figuring it out, that trial and error sort of process along the way, starting at a certain point or continuing. Researching, looking things up, right? Getting to know an environment, I want to say, or a new situation is all part of the purposeful switch up, adjusting along your path moving forward. Does that make sense? There's more to it than just you needing clarity or desiring it at this time. I feel like that wasn't worded perfectly, but the Knight of Pentacles, because I do feel like it's a day where you're moving slowly. All right. Remember, I think we got this in reverse for Thursday's reading. So Friday's a day where you will feel the slower pace coming to be. I do feel like you're being reminded that you're in control of how fast you move, how fast you accomplish, how much you choose to accomplish, at least for the most part for some drawn to the reading, and how much you do force it, how much you overexude or choose to hold back in that sense. They're saying to savor your energy. But the Sun card in reverse, because I feel like this day might lack sun for you, actual sunlight outside. But I also feel like it's a day where there will be a couple random occurrences, or just quick moments where you feel maybe not startled potentially, but where you look over and just feel the need to, or just end up examining what took place. Anyways, as I saw a squirrel anxiously jump from one tree branch to the next, it's a day where you're thinking about how something's not over yet, okay? And Spirit is saying, regardless of how imperfect this is for you, or just how different it is in comparison to what you're meant for moving forward, you need to recognize this is purposeful. But I feel like for some, this might be a good thing, but why aren't you 1000% happy within that situation then, right? Some of you already know why, but I feel like I'm hearing it's not enough. That could be for a lot drawn to the reading. Let's pull one or two more. We also have the Temperance card. It's a day where you need to have patience, right? When it comes to seeing what you desire come to fruition, when it comes to gaining clarity, when it comes to certain factors like your spirituality, energy, other people, potentially, or one person in particular, when it comes to getting things accomplished. But I also feel like this should be they're saying a proper day to rebalance, reground yourself so that you can prepare to get even more done moving forward, to feel accomplished, to see everything come to be, once again, come to fruition for yourself. If you look at this imagery, there's thoughts of all of the abundance you have at this time and all of the different levels of abundance and growth you desire moving forward. Spirit's saying this is a very important day of, again, self-reflection, realizations, and again, certain levels of existing confusion will continue past this Friday, but it's purposeful all the meanwhile. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Friday, and I'll definitely see you next time.